Octonauts, let's draw this!
Don't forget, if you like these drawing tutorials and want to do more, check out our teacher store. That's right, a bunch of lessons of how to draw comic books and other animals and all kinds of cool stuff. Check it out in the description. Down below is the link. Anyone that's tuning in, this is live. That means nothing is going to be edited out. Nothing is going to be cut and smoothed out and streamlined. So you're going to see this all raw. We did a couple of these on paper, but we've never done one like this on the board. But thanks to you, the channel's gotten to over 1,000 subscribers. Today, we are drawing the Gup C from the Octonauts. That's right, you know this one, right? It was requested by you. It's in the description. I actually typed in the name already if you requested this. We're going to get your 3 P's out, your paper, your pen, and your pencil. Hope you have an eraser as well. And we're going to start off with our pencil. We're going to turn our papers landscape or sideways, as we like to call it. And let's go ahead and get started. So first thing we're going to do actually is we're just going to draw really light with our pencil a nice big line that's going kind of slanty. And the reason we need to do that is you'll see why actually in a moment. So once you have that, we're going to draw an oval. And the oval is actually going to follow this slanty line. So let's go ahead and do that. There's our oval. All right. Once you have your oval, actually we don't need this line anymore. So I don't think. So now we just have a slanty oval. Okay. So we're going to actually make a giant U. And it's going to be deep. So we're going to go from one side all the way up to the other side, just like that. We are going to go and we're going to make actually sort of a ice cream cone, a rounded ice cream cone on the top. So here's our cone, here's our, basically our ice cream fell over, it's melting all over the place. Anyway, we make in our cone shape. If you want, make a triangle first. Triangle actually might work. Let's just make a triangle, just like that. Yeah, a triangle actually is better. Let's make a triangle. That's funner. Now we're going to look at this U, this big U that we made earlier, and we're going to actually go from the bottom and connect it up to this triangle that we made. So let's do that. There we go. Now that you can go over here to where we have this side of our U, and we are going to make let's make a line pointing towards the end of our triangle. So let's just point it up that way. There we go. Now we're going to make another U shape. And we're going to connect this slanty line with a U. A nice big U shape, just like that. Let's go ahead and go over to the end of our triangle thing that we made over here. And we're just going to make an oval. And it's going to be kind of pointing out that direction. Now we're going to get rid of this a little bit. You're like, what? Why didn't I just draw an oval if you're just going to get rid of it? Well, because I was just trying to make this easy, all right? Trying to make this as easy as possible. We can get rid of this bit right here inside this piece. Let's go ahead and zoom in and look at this little fin thing over here that we just made. We're going to go and make from the very center of the end here, we're going to make a curvy line, and it's going to follow the same path of the side here, all the way to the end. We are going to do the same thing on this funny little oval that we cut off here, but this time we're going to make a slightly curved line, just like that. All right. And how we're going to do is we're going to go down just a little bit down the side here. You can make little dots if you want to know where you're going. See right about there, and we're going to follow this oval that we made, and we're just going to go, woo, we're following it, we're going right alongside you right here, and then once we get to, just about there, I don't know, I'm kind of eyeballing it, we're going to make a curved line all the way back, just like that. This looks like we made kind of a big smile, because it kind of is a smile. And then right over here, we're going to make a giant oval, a very big egg. And then we're going to put a smaller dark egg inside of it. That's right, we're making the Gup's eyeball. And then we're going to make, right here, if you want to zoom in, you can see this. We're going to make a very small circle inside, almost following along the side there. Okay, the smile of the Gup isn't really that sharp, so we're going to round this off like that. There we go. All right, and then right over here, we're going to make a slight curved line instead of having that real straight line going down like that. And we're going to do a smaller one right here, just like that. And then, of course, we're going to follow the same path of this shape that we made. Like that. All right, looks like we're making a giant fish, right? All right, inside the fish's mouth, we're going to make, right from the angle here, right from this little lip here, we're going to make a slanty line that goes in just a little bit, and then straight up. And then we're going to follow that same path again. Zoop, zoop, just like that. All right. So now we can see the inside of the gut. We got that whole thing there. We can clean up some of this, I think, now. Let's go ahead and get rid of this line that's on the side here. It looks like I made a big fish. I did make a big fish, sort of. All right. Now that we have this, we are going, and we have the eyeball right between, right from the back, we're going to make a slanty line, and we want to make sure we don't touch this eyeball, and we do want to touch the mouth. So let's go with the mouth. It's right about there. Let's make the curved line for the mouth right underneath the eyeball first. Once we have that, we can continue this line all the way back, just like that. And we'll do the same. We'll do one more right underneath it, just like that. Okay, we also have, and I was told this at the very end when I was making this, we have another circle right over here, which is the Octonaut logo. I don't think we're going to be able to make the Octonaut logo way over there. That might be too hard. But we can make this little smokestack thing that he's got up here. Why am I calling it? I don't know. We're going to make an oval, just like that. And then right on each end of the oval, we're going to make a small straight line on each side, just like that. And then we're going to make another oval. This one's a little bit bigger, if you can see. Just like that. And we're going to clear out the oval once we make it. That way you can see it real good. See? Just like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to make a curved line, like a smile, that's right underneath that oval that we just made. Okay? And then we're going to just make on each side of the oval a line going down to that curved line. We're going to get rid of. See, with pencils you can probably see this, you can probably erase better. I have to use my finger. So we've got this little piece right there. We got this guy right here, and we're going to get rid of this. We don't need that oval anymore. See what we're doing here? All right, now, I know it's like magic. It's like, whoa, how did that happen? We're going to make a smaller oval inside here. Just like that. Then we're going to make 2 more sticks on each side of that. Then we're just going to make a big rectangle. That's it, just a rectangle. On the top of this rectangle, if you can zoom in right over here, and I don't have zoom on here because we're doing this live, we're going to make a little, almost a flat rainbow, like that. And we'll get rid of that line there. We're going to get rid of this line right there, all the stuff in there. Okay, and we got the little chimney stack thing that they have there. All right. We don't need this line up here anymore. Let's get rid of that. Okay. We are going to make, oh yes, we're going to make a letter U, upside down U shape, just like that. Make it upside down. There it is. Oh, it could be almost like a rainbow, I guess you could say. Kind of like a rainbow, I don't know. Then once you have your rainbow, we're going to just make on the top of the rainbow, we'll make a little line, just a straight line going across. Make another straight line on the bottom going across. Then we are going to connect those two straight lines with the same little candy cane line that we've got here on the side. So it's like a little, it's almost straight, but then it kind of curves, just like that. All right, then we're going to connect the two sides of the U with a curved line. Then we're going to get rid of everything in the middle. Right in the middle of that U shape that you made, we're going to make a circle. Nice big circle. And then we're going to make another smaller circle inside of it. All right, let's see if I can do this now. All right, so on this weird U-shaped thing that we just made, we're going to make, and it's going to be right here on the tippy top of that rainbow, on the very tippy top, we're going to make almost a straight line. We want to make sure this goes up pretty high. We're going to make it go nice, big, and high right up there. And then on the other side, right where that circle is, we're going to meet this up here. So we're going to have two big sticks. And they're going up, up, up. And I'm making it real, and then we're going to connect them with a curved line on the top. Once we have that curved line on the top, we're going to make another straight line going straight across that way, straight back down. Okay. I know, my stuff's messy. Yours might be messy too, but that's okay because we are using pencil right now, right? Right? I hope so. Right in here, we're going to put a little circle. And the reason why it goes up so high is because I want to make sure we had room for the anchor. That's right, we're going to do that. And we're going to do the anchor first because I don't want to run out of room. So let's look at where we want to drop it. And I want to put it right over here. So I'm going to draw a nice smile. Aww, so cute. At the end of each smile, you might have to zoom in, I don't know. We're going to put a little triangle pointing up on each side. Then we're going to put a straight line right coming out of the middle of that smile. And we're going to draw a circle on the very top of it. And right below that circle, we're going to draw a little straight line going across. Okay, now from the top of that circle, we're just going to draw a line going straight up to our, what do you call this, a crane? I think a crane. Right up to the crane. The only thing we were missing are a bunch of little dots, or little circles, that we'll put across, just following this line, across like that. And then we're going to put some dots right here, across there. Or circles, sorry. Dots, circles. Alright. And then this eyeball is actually a little bit bigger. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, just like that. But I'm going to just show you where you're going to do it. So you're going to put in, let's zoom in. Let's zoom in here. You're going to put a nice little egg right there, okay? You're going to put a little big circle just like that. And then under there, you're going to put two ovals like that. Who's this going to be, I wonder? And then I'm just going to make sort of a body of somebody. I'm not sure who. Who could this be? Who should this be? We have to make a decision because. Barnacles. Well, let's do barnacles. So if you guys remember, we have a Captain Barnacles tutorial. You can check it out and get them in really good. I'm just going to do a real basic Captain Barnacles. I'm going to give him some eyeballs, just like that. I'm going to give him a little mouth. I'm going to give him a little... That's not quite his... There we go. There we go. Well, I'm giving him his outfit, give him some ears.
Yeah, boy.
Alright. Alright, well, it's and then I'm going to just give him some jelly arms. Alright. Anyway, there he is. So, check out any of our Octonaut tutorials. You can throw that guy in there.
Yeah.
So, what is this Gup, the Gup C, looks an awful lot like, no, not this. What does it look like? It looks like some kind of sea.
It looks like your glasses.
Alright. Alright, you guys, I feel like I'm on a ship, right? I'm on a sea ship here. A sea ship. On a ship on the ocean. So, ink these in, color them up. Don't forget, we have a Facebook page. Send your finished Gup Cs to the Facebook. We'll post them there. We'll post them on YouTube. And yes, so we will see you guys next time. Keep on drawing. The more you do, the better you get. What? You want to draw more? Well, we got more videos for you to watch. Check out any of these, and please share this with all your friends. Let's get more people drawing. The more you draw, the better you get. All right, see you at the next video.